Welcome to Cast of Wonders, the fiction audio magazine for young adults featuring stories of the fantastic. I'm Graham Dunlop. Today we present Mrs. Jai by Wendy Bradley. Wendy was the TV critic for Interzone magazine for a time. She edited and published Farthing magazine, described by Ursula Le Guin as cooler than Asimov's. She went to the Clarion West Writers' Workshop in 2003. She's been a hotel receptionist, bookseller, drama teacher, secretary and civil servant. Wendy lives in Yorkshire and works in London. She can be found on Twitter as Wendy Bradley. Check the show notes, where apparently she is influential about football, business and drugs. And she's not sure what drugs they mean. Your narrators this week include Marguerite Kenner, who narrated The Unicorn Tree in episode 2, and Danielle Daly, who narrated A Proof of Unicorns in episode 6. We're glad to have them back. And now, we've a tale to tell. Mrs. Jai by Wendy Bradley.
Mrs. Jai has an extendable spine.
No, she doesn't. She's a very religious woman, and she's not allowed to mod. She just has a bit of a bad back, that's all.
Your mother's right. Mrs. Jai has something wrong with one of her vertebrae, so the doctors have given her a detachable spine. She can just hold her head up on a stick instead of it resting on the broken vertebra when it hurts. A bit like an umbrella. That's why she sometimes looks funny. Doesn't count as a mod, and she'd be in trouble with her guru person if he thought she'd been modded. I don't want to hear you calling it a mod again, right?
Don't look at me. I agree with your dad.
She still looks like a giraffe.
She really doesn't.
And don't be rude. She looks nothing like a giraffe. And it's impolite to compare neighbors to animals, by the way.
Well, I still want a Wolverine.
Well, you'll still have to wait till you're 30.
Or you've driven both your parents into an early grave and declared emancipation.
Oh, go on, please. Everybody mods. Just the claws.
There's a reason it's called a Wolverine. Haven't you ever grokked the vid? It hurts having metal claws shoot out of your fingers, you know.
Oh, Dad. It's nano. They grow. It's not like they're sitting up your arm.
Well, you still can't get them until you're 30.
That's not fair. That's forever.
Whining is so attractive.
And anyway, why would you want to mod? It's ugly. All those spider boys in town, just ridiculous. 2 legs are plenty.
Mom, Spidos are clay.
And again, in English this time, please?
Clay? The opposite of what you are? How come I had to have parents who are 100 years old?
Just lucky, I guess.
And Spidos, is that what they're called?
Anyway, I don't want a Spido. I just want a Wolverine. It's only lickle, hardly a mod at all. Like having your ears holed.
Pierced. And little. Those are T's, not lickle, please.
Don't roll your eyes at your mother. It's... what's the opposite of clay?
Antidol? Like you! I don't believe you. You paid for it. But it's my body, you said. No one can touch it unless I say so, you said. You keep saying. So why can't I touch it? I just want some nanos to make claws. I'm not asking for extra legs or an extendable spine or translucent skin or even a third eye.
You can get a third eye?
Don't encourage her.
Callie has one on the end of her index finger. You should have seen her in Bismatics on Thursday. She was doing the buttermelt with her front face, but all the time she had her hand behind her back, looking up Jelly Bagon's skirt, and she's got 6 breasts, and why can't I have a mod? They all think I'm Antidol to start with because I only have 2 parents and you're Crumbles. Why couldn't you have had me when you were 30-something?
Because then you'd be 100 years old now and a Crumble yourself.
And don't say cremble, please. It's not nice. Well, it's not. They don't cremate people nowadays anyway.
Crumble means cremated?
Crematable. Well, presumably. Combination of creme and crumbly, I've always supposed. Anyway, don't say cremble, that's my point.
But Mum just did. It's not fair. You make rules for me, but you ignore them yourselves.
Yeah, well, when we were your age, we had a saying, never trust anyone over 30. So now you know.
I hate you. I wish they'd never invented nanos and all you crumbles were ashes for real. You modded yourselves to get Kremblian and to make me, and now you won't even let me have a set of claws, and everyone has something except me, and it's not fair.
Could have been worse, I suppose.
One flounce, some crocodile tears, and I hate you, and some door slamming? We got off lightly.
We're just that good. We double-teamed it pretty well, I thought, didn't you?
Don't be Aunt Tittle. We aced it. We're still Clay, honey, even if we are Kremblies.
Don't. She'll hear you.
She's busy flouncing and feeling hard done by. We're hot.
Don't switch metaphors midstream, and anyway, I'm hot. You're cool. Well, after that, I feel like going and getting my ears holed. Or pierced. Not sure that would look too good. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the story. Cast of Wonders is released under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives license. Sure, share it, but don't change it or sell it. Music is from musicalley.com. Join us next time for To Be True by Jess Hislop.